Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xana520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. In the last episode, we climbed Mount Cranel and made our way to Melari's mine, who took the broken Pickery Blade from us, began reforging it, and directed us to the human mine upon Mount Cranel, known as the Cave of Flames. Within, we found the Cave of Pachi, and we defeated the Gleerok here to claim the fire element. Also, I never looked at the map. Oh, we got everything. So that's the important part. And now, we're going to make our return to Melari. Oh, that was hot. It was so hot, I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Melari. Alright, so let's go and do that. You should be done reforging the blade by now. Wow, that was fast work. But not so fast that I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword. You got the White Sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. The Forest Elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse the sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is a strange realm trapped between two worlds. It is the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the four elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mine. Let me tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. You'll find it right in front of the entrance of the mine you just explored. Just follow that and you'll be down in no time. Good luck. So now, we have a new sword. And it has a bit of a bigger reach, and it is also slightly more powerful. So, we can make our way down here. In fact, I think we can now kill these Tektites in one hit. Yes, we can. Get out of here. Wait, we're not going to take that. Not taking that. We're actually going to go over here and take this down. Now we can take this shortcut all the way down the mountain and quickly make our way to the base. Mind those boulders. Down here and back to Trilby Highlands. Into the water. Have a rock. Said, have a rock. Give me that money. Alright, so we got a number of things we can do now. One of which is we can now come down here. Well, first, no, we can't. We don't have the money for that yet. We can come over here to Swift Blade. A new sword. Fantastic. And you seem to have acquired new skills with it. Yes, I'm ready to train you again, young swordsman. So, will you accept this new training? Yes. I will now teach you a technique called the Rock Breaker, so pay attention. First, swing your sword to break pots. Actually, that's all there is, young swordsman. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, haha, good. If you had said that you didn't understand, I would have serious doubts about you. Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate this technique. That is the secret of the Swift Blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession! You. Now, you must try it yourself. Break the pots with your sword. That's all. Yes! Fine work. Fantastic, even. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. You learn the secret rock breaker fighting technique. Shatter pots and pulverize boulders with a single blow. Yes, we can now use our sword to break pots and rocks. That is the important power that we have just learned. So we can also come over here into the cafe and use our Game of Pachi to flip this pot over. And you're going to see the little plant underneath. Boing, boing, boing. That's right! Even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Those Minish may not look like much, but they are quite crafty. Yep. Now, we need to come through here and cross the bridge that is slightly broken. Because what we need to do is we need to come up here. Well, first of all, let me take a peek in here. We can do stuff in here. Hello. The boss might seem rough, but he's a real softy at heart. Oh, you want to fuse kinstones? Yeah, here we go. And this is going to come over here. And dry up this puddle, revealing a stairwell. They fit perfectly. I wonder, does that mean we're in for good luck? There's a certain amount of kinstone fusions that are available to you between certain sections of the game. Most of them are not missable. Arf, arf, you want to fuse kinstones? And yes, we can even fuse kinstones with animals. Like this dog here. And now there's a treasure chest in the entrance to Minish Woods. Arf, a perfect fit, Arf. But we need to talk to you. Oh, sorry, am I in your way? I just wanted a little attention. Anyway, it was nice of you to say hi. Sorry for the trouble. I'll move now. So now that we've talked to this dog, the dog will move. Can I move these? I cannot move these. Hello? Hey, do you know the clues that reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow, through the land of the fearsome beast, until you reach the Misty Falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even little people to push big things. According to the legend, you're supposed to start from this house. Is that so? Well, unfortunately, we can't do anything with that right now. So, what we can do is come in here. This is where the carpenters are at. And become big again. And now we can get started on this nonsense. Into this tree down in the basement, we've got our good friend Karlov. I collect those mysterious shells you've been seeing scattered all over the place. If you bring those shells to me, I'll trade you these figurines I have made. Is that a mysterious shell? I've got an offer I'd like to make you. What do you say to trading it for a chance at winning a figurine? Yep. How many shells would you like to use in this drawing? The more shells you use, the more likely you are to win a figure you don't have. 1. So we just pull this, and out comes an egg. And this is how we get our figurines in this game. Octorok appears in various areas. There are red and blue ones. They've appeared in every Zelda game to date. They spit rocks, so be careful. Congratulations! I'll keep the figurine in the case on the left for you. You can see it anytime. So, there's a version of this game that actually forces you to come talk to him every time. Ooh, Gregolin the Ghost. An old man plagued by an evil spirit. Coming to his aid will bring you benefit in the end, so if you meet him, you must find a way to help him. Congratulations! Keep the figurine. How many of these shells do we have? 69. Nice. Alright, so we're going to keep trading these shells. And then you can change how many shells you use by using the D-pad up and down. So, green is going to be a common one. Red is going to be rare. Blue, I believe, is uncommon. And then gold is going to be your bosses. Big green choo-choo appears in Deepwood Shrine. A perfectly ordinary choo-choo. Though not much of an enemy usually, they are terrifying to anyone Minish size. Let's see if we can't speed through this. Whoops, I skipped that. Let me go look at that one real quick. There are a lot of these. There we go. Mama's Cafe. This is the best place in town to relax. You can also pick up some good tips, from the latest gossip to observations about the world. There are quite a lot of these figurines. And as we progress in the game, we're going to unlock more figurines to get. I think green is mostly going to be enemies. Blue is going to be mostly people. Red is going to be scenes or special events. I should have read that. And then gold is going to be bosses. Slugula. Appear in Minish dungeons. They drop from the ceiling unexpectedly. They are slow, so take your time and defeat them one by one. Just got a text. Alright, let's speed through this one real quick. We got a red one. And now we're starting to get repeats. Oh, looks like you've already got that figurine. Too bad, isn't it? Well, I'll buy that figurine back from you for 5 rupees if you like. So, we do get a little reprieve if we get a one we already have. Eventually we're going to run out of stuff. I think... Trap appears in various areas. A trap with sharp blades. Some are triggered by nearby intruders, while others follow a set path. I believe the display machine is going to have a slot for every figurine we have so far. Business Scrub appears in caves, etc. Normally stay underground. They'll pop out and spit seeds at you, but if you get to know them, they're not so bad. But I can't remember if the display machine is going to expand based on how many are available. Got Mama's Cafe again. It's another 5 rupees. So we're going to start using more shells here. I usually go about 95%. Because it guarantees that I'm going to get a high chance of getting a new thing. Also, I like how they put the little stick on there if it's a flying enemy, to show that it's actually floating. Keese appears in various areas. These bats live in dungeons and caves. Their movement is unpredictable, so use ranged weapons from a safe distance. Eventually, I'm going to need to get all these figurines. In order to get that piece of heart, which is obnoxious. But I'll try to... Boulder appears on Mount Cranel, etc. These huge boulders come crashing down from cliff walls. They fall in a random pattern, so watch your step. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where I'm going to have to actually grind for these shells to get all the figurines. Alternatively, I could literally just cheese this and save scum it. Great Butterfly Fairy. The Great Butterfly Fairy of Minish Woods. She provides you with a larger wallet, allowing you to carry more rupees with you. Well, that's a little bit of a spoiler. How many of these we got? 26. Probably enough for at least 2 more drawings. I may end up save scumming this just to save on the shells, because these things are hard to come by. King Daltus, the King of Hyrule, reported to have been a fine swordsman. He appeared in the Pickery Festival tournament as a youth and fought to draw with Smith. Wow. I don't know if that says more about the king or more about our boss. Alright, so this is the last of our seashells. Hopefully we get one we don't have. Beetle appears in various areas. They appear under rocks and grass. If they grab you, you won't be able to move. Swing your sword to get away. Yep. Alright, so at some point along the line I'm going to have to work to get those. But for right now, we need to come into this house. I come from a faraway land. You can tell by my clothing, can't you? You want to fuse kinstones? Sure, let's see how well they fit. This is an important one. Before you get too far into the game, you definitely want to fuse kinstones with this guy. But he's got a red kinstone, so we need to find that kinstone somewhere. Anyway, so the sanctuary is up here in Hyrule Castle somewhere. So, are you sure I look alright? I never know what to wear for formal occasions. Alright, so we need to find the sanctuary, which is somewhere in the castle. If anybody's going to know where this sanctuary is, it's probably the king. Let's go have a word with him. If we can. Your Majesty? Oh, hello. You want to fuse kinstones in this dire time? Well, I can see no harm in it. Well, we do have a fusion there. Wasn't expecting that, but alright. That opens this tree, which I believe is in North Hyrule Field. Yes. Ah, perfect fit. My, but that's good, nice. Good luck to you. Anyway. Oh, Link, you have returned. Welcome. Did you gather the elements? What? A sanctuary, you say? Why, I've heard of no such thing in my castle. Potho? A sanctuary? You know, I do recall a story my grandmother once told me long ago. She said she saw a doorway appear in the palace courtyard as a child. If this door does indeed open only once a century, it may be open even now. As with the Pickery themselves, the door is visible only to the eyes of a child. We might have walked past it recently and never even known it was there. Also, he wants to fuse kinstones. Alright. Let's see what this brings. I probably should have checked the bubble. These fountains are weird because they have a gap in the front. But now, it leads down into a hole. Unfortunately, we can't get to that yet. Because the guards are blocking it off. But the doorway we're looking for is actually down here. In the castle courtyard. Link, look! See how that doorway glows? Could that be the door that leads to the sanctuary? Nobody in the castle seems able to see it but you and me. Let's go, quickly. Yes, in here is the elemental sanctuary. Now, you're only able to get in here after you have acquired 2 elements. So this is the elemental sanctuary then. This is where we can infuse your blade with the power of the elements. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal for your sword right in the middle in there. Correct, so let's take our white sword and place it in here. Then our 2 elements come out. And it goes from green to red, or green to purple to red. The powers of the earth and fire elements have infused your blade. Let's see if I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to those flashing spots on the floor around you. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it, Link. So, hey, working on it. Charge up. And then there's this bar that fills up. And now, if we walk over these tiles, we create a ball of light. Walk over the other. Hold on. Apparently it goes away if I wait too long. Let's see. Scoot. Whoa! You just split in 2. So this is the power of the white sword. I guess you can double yourself like that anytime you see those panels. Yes, indeed. We now have, well, I like to call it the 2-sword. If we come around back here, we can kind of see that there's an interesting looking wall that almost looks like the door in. But in order to get out, we need to charge up, grab that, and step on the switch. So, now that we've gotten that taken care of, we can head back out here and back into the castle. So now we have the ability to split in 2. Roll away. Head outside. And you may remember that when we went to get the grip ring, there was that really large rock with some of those squares on it. Interesting. You were the last person I expected to find here. And just as I was wondering who could be behind this, I find my old master. Vati! And, as always, you're dressed in the shabbiest of rags. My curses are not to be mocked. The one I cast on you is most powerful. No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. You haven't changed in the slightest. I should have never created that cap. It only fueled your insane desires. Fool! A hat that grants the wishes of its wearers is a spectacular creation. Thanks to you, I have gone from being a meek, minuscule nothing to the greatest sorcerer alive. You cannot stop me now, and I have you to thank for it. Accept this small gesture of gratitude from me. Wait! Vati, wait! Whoop! Moblins! Come on. Come on, you guys. Boop. That foul Vati! What could he be scheming now? Link, I feel I owe you an explanation of what has happened. You see, Vati and I are both Minish. I was once a famous sage and a renowned Minish craftsman. Vati was only a boy when I took him on as my apprentice. But he became enchanted by the wickedness in the hearts of men. One day, Vati took a hat I made for the humans, my pride and joy. It granted the wishes of its wearer. He put it on without permission. Vati, what are you doing there? Oh, what a vile form you've taken. Vile? I am a sorcerer now, and my powers beyond compare. No longer will I tire away as your apprentice. Now all shall call me master. Why, Vati? What are you plotting? This year, on the day that comes but once a century, the portal opens. And when it does, I shall claim the light force as my own. I will be transformed, perfect, and there will be none who can stop me. Yeah! Tell me, how does it feel, my sorcerer's curse? Do you see, Eslo? I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. And with that, I must be leaving. You know the legends, of course. The gifts the Pickery gave the humans. What you call the Pickery Blade was the first of those gifts. The second, well, you called it Light Force, but it is a source of limitless magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the woods. But it seems we won't be breaking the curse on me anytime soon. However, with the Sacred Blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda. I'm sorry. All that has happened has been due to my own pride, my folly. I must rely on you and on your power until we've put an end to Vati. Well, Link, enough fairy tales. We must search for the next element. Indeed. First of all, though, we're going to come in here, go into the basement, and we've got a fairy fountain. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a piece of heart. Okay, your crow. What the? Okay, from downtown, we've got an Octorok. Alright, back in town, we've got one of these things over here. Hold to take your powers will grant you the power of wind. Boom. Yep. So let's have a look around in town. That's unfortunate. They're not open yet. Ah, well, we'll just have to come back later, won't we? Well, okay, that's not open. We can go down here, though. Boop. Down the well. And nothing we can do. Because of the water. Should have figured as much. Anyway. Oh, you know what? Thinking about it. Let me grab my bottle here. Don't do that. Wait, isn't this... Isn't this open over here now? Yes, it is. What's down here? Money! I like money. Well, now we've got 300 rupees, so we can go buy the boomerang. Wow, that rock goes really far. Alrighty. Well, let's grab the boomerang here. Yoink! And now we've got a boomerang! This well-crafted weapon returns when thrown. Well, you are a big spender, aren't you? Thank you. Alrighty. So, got that taken care of. Come over here, come up here. And we need to go back across the bridge because we have the ability to come in here. What is all of this? I'm busy, don't you see that? Do not disturb us research. If you have no business, be gone. You heard me. Jeez, okay. Calm down. Guess we can't do that yet. Anyway, we're out of time. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, we're going to head off and see about finding our next element, which should be this one? Question mark? I believe it is this one, yeah. The wind element. Anyway, till then, this is Anna520, signing out.